Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, for giving us this truth. Double honor to all the elders, teaching on the four corners of the earth, teaching in truth and sincerity to you. I say shalom. Brother Khan from the Seventh Alliance at Judah, Jeshurun Ryan here in Chicago to you. I say shalom. Coming at y'all with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. The title of this video is going to be titled, Always Keep a King Mentality. See, a lot of our people, they will tell you or profess out of their mouth that they are a king, but they don't know how to keep a king mentality, which we always supposed to keep a king mentality. All right, this is the book of Proverbs 21, verse 1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whatsoever he will. Okay, so the king's heart should be in the hand of the Most High. Okay, so we have to trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua as a king. All right, in Babylon, no matter what condition we are going through, okay, because life, we should treat life as a game of chess. We must always think ahead. We must always be strategic with our movements in this captivity. Proverbs 25, verse 2. And Salakia, Proverbs 25, verse 2. It is the glory of Yahweh to conceal a thing, but the honor of kings is to search out a matter. So if you was dealing with something in real life, you ain't supposed to say, man, they ain't concerning me, man. They ain't got nothing to do with me, man. I ain't on that, man. I ain't finna, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Or you putting off things that you must do, things that consist on effort. You're not supposed to do that, because a real king will search out a matter. Okay, you're not supposed to just give up easy. Okay, we playing real life chess. Some things that you deal with in life, it may cause you to use your actual brain cells, more of your brain cell fibers, to get the job done. You're not supposed to just quit easy. You're not supposed to just walk away easy from the development of whatever you're dealing with, the things that you may struggle with. Okay, so let's get that again. Proverbs 25, verse 2. It is the glory of Yahweh to conceal a thing, but the honor of kings is to search out a matter. So you must always come with a solution to a problem. That's what a king does. He must always come up with a solution to a problem. And if you don't want to do that, then guess what? You're not a king, and you don't have a king mindset. Okay, because as a king, you must be always willing to fail and to come back to redo the job, to pass, to succeed, to be successful. See, because right now we broke Yahweh Hashem Yahushua commandments and we went into captivity. Now we got to read ourselves out of this captivity by keeping these commandments, doing the feast days, all right, going out teaching this gospel. See, because a peasant, he's going to make an excuse not to do what Yahweh Hashem Yahushua commanded. Therefore, the Lord doesn't operate within his heart. Okay? So, yeah, we must always keep a king mentality, man. Genesis 35, verse number 11. And Yahweh said unto him, I am Yahweh Almighty, be fruitful and multiply. A nation and a company of nations shall be of thee, and kings shall come out of thy loins. All right, so your future sons, you must also grow them up to be kings. All right, you must also develop their mind within these scriptures so they can know how to play real life chess, dealing with the evilness of this world, succeeding over the evilness of this world, which is Babylon. So let me get this. It's the book of Deuteronomy 6, verse number 7. And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thine house, and when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, and when thou risest up. So yeah, we must be building. We are to build kings, okay? Not to build street niggas, not to build self-made niggas. We are kings, man. And if you don't got a solution to a problem, then you're not a king. All right, you're what they call a liability. You know what I'm saying? Playing upon tables. You are not a king. You are a liability. It's a difference. Let's go to the book of Malachi. Salakia. Salakia. This is the book of Malachi, chapter 2, verse 7. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge, and they should seek the law at his mouth, for he is the messenger of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua of hosts. So the Bible tells you that we are a nation of kings and priests. So as being kings and priests, we must also keep this knowledge. All right, let's get to that. 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9, but ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should shew forth the praises of him who have called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. Okay, so all these things go together. Okay, being the king, having a king-like mindset, having a priest mindset. All right, teaching this law, statutes, commandment to your kids, being 10 steps ahead of the game, knowing how to move here in Babylon. All this stuff go as being the king. Once again, our people, they say, yeah, I'm a king, but they don't have king movement. They not moving like a king. They moving like a peasant. They moving like a nigga. They not moving as the chosen. And then we're going to go, let's get the classic. Let's get Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Because we are the chosen people of the Most High. And as the chosen people, we are not supposed to be like the other nations. We supposed to be set apart from everybody else. Deuteronomy 7 and 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord Yahweh thy power. The Lord thy power have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So when somebody, when a black and Hispanic say he a king, you could feel that. Okay, when another nation like an Edomite say that they're a king, you can't feel it. Okay? And the reason why when we say we a king, because you could literally see the king's zeal upon our people. Like the zeal, Salakia, the zeal to be a king, you see it upon our people. But the only thing that they're not doing is following this book right here, the Bible. They're not following it. Okay? They have a zeal. The scriptures say that I bear record that they have a zeal, but not according to knowledge. Okay? So we got to keep a king mindset. We can't be out here moving like niggas and 2/3 and stuff like that. We got to move like we know how to move. We got to be 10 steps ahead of the game. You know what I'm saying? Playing upon tables. So I'm going to close out with this Hosea 4 and 6. That'll be all. It's the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. So a king must have knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. There go the word priest again. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children. So we don't want to forget the law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right, we must keep a king mindset always. All right, so this video was plain upon tables. I hope it was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. I bid you a shalom.